Welcome to part 19 of the Trails Called Still Free playthrough. The whole goal of this playthrough is of course to have gotten to Weathery. Yeah, we've still got a lot of this game to do. There's still a lot. Believe me. Anyway, welcome to the gameplay. I don't know if the text actually looks any good because for whatever reason, the way that I capture games on the PC, I would need to transform differently. And for whatever reason, Cold Steel wants to fuck with it continuously. When I close it, when I open it, and it's just... So if it looks wrong, then that's why. Anyways, we've got a lot of people to go talk to now. Starting off with Lind, who's in the medical office. Hi Lind, how's work going? Oh, hello there, Reen. I just finished up the inventory check. Okay, why is inventory cocking out for me? Now, on top of that, I need to make sure we have extra supplies for our field exercises. It really is a relief to have such a professional like you taking care of us. Really can't thank you enough for coming here to help us out. Oh no, that really is too much. I'm still just in training. Not to mention, I decided to come here for my sake too. Yeah, fair enough. How do you mean? Well, it's not a big deal or anything. It was the Civil War that made me decide to become a doctor. So many people were hurt or in danger and I felt so powerless. You were one of the courageous. I was good enough, right? I wanted to be strong enough to save someone, anyone. That's what I started to wish. Noble goals. Oh, so that's why you suddenly transferred to a medical college. So out of the blue, I never had a chance to ask you about it. Oh, sorry to worry you, but I am still just in training at St. Ursula. So I want to get as much experience as I can. I want to be stronger, alongside everyone else here if possible. Haha! Me too. Please keep on supporting us, Lynn. Of course, thank you. Oh, how nice of Reen. Supportive of former Forge students. Of course, there are people walking about, like Michael here, if you really want to go and talk to them. Toa's here over on this computer, and I'll take any chance to talk to Toa. Toa? Since when do you work in the library? A little free time, so I thought I'd stop by and update the library's catalogue. Thanks Toa. But Celestine's pretty much taken care of that already. Damn you Celestine. Now I can't appreciate Toa. Wait, no, I can appreciate her right here, right now. It's Toa! Ain't she great? Haha! All hail the mighty Celestine. Nothing gets by him. You know, this academy really has come a long way. Right. Snowball thanks to Becky and Lynn. I don't think we should be thanking them. Once they arrive, this campus facility's really got going. Any chance that means you can start taking it a little easier? Wayne, this is Toa we're talking about. Do you really expect her to not be working hard? Hee, maybe a little. Or it at least frees my schedule up so I can help out in new, different ways. That might be the most Toa thing you've ever said. Well, while Toa's about... I can't believe they did that. But anyway. Onward! Up here, although there is... Why is that? Oh, that's down there. Okay, that's... That green marker is meant to be to do with down here. Let me just quickly go in... Oh, that's because it's Aurelia. What does Aurelia want? That signifies the green symbol. This rain is nice. Fun fact, on the day of streaming this, it's been pissing it down with... Oh! The rain's actually stopped. Or has at least slowed down to enough where it's not literally pelting it down. So, I know you're familiar with Eastern culture. Do you write haiku? Is it 575 or 75? No, it's 575. Oh, by the way, before I carry on with the dialogue, I put a question there. What's your opinion on New Class 7, now that we have Muse and Ash? Meaning Class 7 is complete. Well, New Class 7 at the very least. Unless we want to count dream sequences, but there I go, talking about later games. Well, Console 4. But anyway, my master did, but I'm completely clueless when it comes to those. On top of all your other artistic pursuits, do you write poetry too? What can I say? Perhaps I take after my predecessor. In any event, I saw the images. He is indeed very similar, referring to actual Siegfried here. Not only that machine of his, but his voice and even the way he carries himself. Did you know him too? Quo. The Azure Chevalier was the young hero of the Noble Alliance. I only spoke with him a handful of times, but I remember thinking how young he looked, especially standing next to Kyan. After the war, when I heard of his death, I remember just thinking what a waste it was losing such a young man with a bright future. But that's the extent of my relationship with him, so let's leave it at that. I'll leave it to you and Herschel how we interpret this masked man. It'd be easier to just assume that it's Quo, but the game wants to go about being around the bush, including determining whether he is a friend or foe to us here at the branch campus. Understood. I'll see to it, alongside Instructor Herschel and all my other friends. I shall look forward to it. Oh boy, I can't wait for Ween to go, "My friends are my power," and then get bitch slapped. That would be funny. I am totally not foreshadowing anything whatsoever. Anyway, entering into the classrooms up on this floor will trigger cutscenes to do with Muse and Ash transferring out of them. That's... I'm gonna miss having you in our class. We had so few people as is. Though I guess Eunice's class is always smaller. Oh, Sandy, I'll miss you too, but things won't be so different. We shall still be in the same dorm, and we'll still be friends. Yay, friendship! Be sure to take care of Yuna. I think the two of you will get along very well. Oh god, all the things Muse could do right now. After all, you complement each other so nicely. Huh? Oh, I agree. You never make mistakes, Muse, but Yuna can be very careless. But I feel like the two of you working together can overcome any obstacle. I see. Hee hee. Now that you mention it, I can see what you mean. I already plan to ask Yuna and Altina for help, as I'm not terribly experienced at combat. Though I certainly wouldn't mind some private lessons with Instructor Ween. There we go, that's Muse for you. You really do like Instructor Ween, don't you? Well, I guess he does seem pretty cool. And kind too. He helped Yuna when she was feeling down. Oh, my club's thanksing. I'll see you later. In that case, I'll head to the kitchen. I got this new recipe I want to try out. Have a wonderful time, you two. Indeed, I hope Louise and Sandy have fun with their club activities, because, you know, it's nice to be able to have fun while you're still in education. I wish I learned that lesson. Ah, chatting with some of your friends in military finance. Reed's putting him with a question of his own. Indeed, it makes me sad to think I'll be saying goodbye to them after only 2 months. You're acting like as if you're going to a completely different place. There truly are so many kind people here at the branch campus. Yeah, some people just say we're playing second fiddle to the main campus, but when the chips are down, I think we have the potential to be greater than any other military academy out there. Okay, military academies where we're involved. There's the branch campus, there's the main campus, there's the police academy, I guess. Maybe there's one in Calvert somewhere. I don't give me Daybreak spoilers. Even Ford's main campus. I agree wholeheartedly. That aside though, was there something I could help you with? A student and her instructor alone in a quiet classroom. Truly an ideal setting. Muse has seen one too many adult films to know where this could potentially be going if it was anyone but Ween. Unfortunately for her, it's Ween Schwarzer. Good luck with that one. Huh, well there are still some students on the second floor. See what I mean? Oblivious Ween as per usual. But anyway, I just came here to give you this. Oh, I see. And the student handbook is handed to Muse. One of our 2 important tasks to be done. Well, it's the same task, but in 2 parts. Makes me a bit sad to think I'll have to change from my military finance handbook. But I suppose there is no other choice given the different circumstances. If you want to, you can swap in the pages from your old notebook. If there's anything from your old notebook you'd like to keep, give it a try. Oh, I see. This notebook is rather state-of-the-art, isn't it? Thank you very much, Instructor. Well then, I shall be off to see to my club activities now, and I eagerly await being in your class. Yeah, it'll be good to have you. And while Muse goes off to drink tea in an Eastern style, yes, however that's going to be done, and in my opinion that means doing it wrong, but that's because of the Britishness, but anyway. Pardon me. And of course in this room is Ash, and he's talking to Rain and Sydney. I suppose we'll be moving over to Special Ops soon. Do try not to instigate any conflicts while you're there. I don't plan on starting anything. But if anyone wants a piece of me, I'll kick their ass. That is you, Ash. Didn't that attitude get you in trouble in Heimdall? I mean, I heard you beat those guys up pretty bad, but still, you gotta be careful. I just needed to make sure those assholes learned their lesson. I knew they'd try some low-life crap to get back at us, like attacking the girls. I suppose that's one way to think of it. Oh, good old Ash protecting the women. Because, let's face it, they're obviously all weak and can't handle themselves in a fight. Okay, I mean, besides Yuna, and Altina, and Muse, well, somewhat, and Leonora, and you know what, the list goes on. You gotta tell us these things, man, otherwise people are gonna misunderstand you. Well, Kurt was the only guy in Special Ops till now, so maybe this is a good thing. Kinda pissing me off seeing two good looking guys in the same class though. I know, Ash looks great, doesn't he? On top of that, Instructor is there, so I can understand your frustration. Oh god, of course it has to become about girls. But anyway, you guys don't look that bad. It's just your other qualities that are the problem. You. Like a knife to my heart, dude. Instructor Ash, please teach us how to be popular with the girls. I'm getting out of here before this turns into a slice of life harem anime. Oh, who am I kidding? The Wing Vortex exists. But still. Sydney wishes he was part of some harem anime. Do not get me to list examples of what that would be, because I don't watch that shit. And now that I've offended all the people that do, let's go on with the dialogue. Saying goodbye to your friends from Combat Tactics. In comes Ween. Through the other door. Nah, nothing like that. What, are you patrolling the campus? Must be hard being a teacher. Well, it's just part of the job, and it's pretty enjoyable actually. Seeing you talk with your friends, I think you'd actually be pretty good at it. So, what are you really here for? You come here to bring me something? You're pretty sharp. Ta-da! Oh, a notebook. And Ash gets his new student handbook. Whoopee! New curriculum pages, different activity guidelines, additions to the emergency manual. Guess you really put your time into making this. He scanned through that so quickly. Yeah, you can still hang on to your old one if you want. Just remember that everyone in Special Operations uses this emergency manual. Yeah, fine, got it. I'm gonna get going now. Alright, bye Ash. Oh, so I've got my eyes on you. Before long I'll find out if you're the real deal or just some phony. I'll keep that in mind. I feel like I should answer my own question I've put on there. Of course, anyone on YouTube watching this, when it gets uploaded, can answer the question as well in the comments. Just keep in mind that I don't want anything about Weathery or Daybreak, if Class 7 even fucking appear in that. Right, okay. But my opinion is that I do like them. It's just, unfortunately, it causes additional roster bloat. And that's the one thing Cold Steel doesn't need having done. Considering I was moaning about that back when I first was playing for Cold Steel 2 on PlayStation, I was thinking, man, it's such a shame there's so many times when I'm just like, I could have used that person. They're probably actually not that bad. But why would I when I've got all these other people that I do use? So anyway, now that some of the collecting is outside, we can go in here, and Ash is already reading a book. Over in this room, Sydney's now here playing chess, as to be expected, and he's probably losing, but... And of course, Muse's now in here doing the whole tea ceremony thing. And really, they still haven't gotten, like, something for you to wear, Kyrie? Ugh, lazy sods. Well, anywho, we need to do something. I don't know, we need to still patrol the grounds, we need to make sure there's no, like, hidden objectives. Okay, there isn't, so I've wasted my time going down here, but if you want to go into the pool area, you can. Is there anything in the cafeteria? Yes, there is. Schmidt. What do you have to say? Probably something to do with Crow. I forget some of this stuff. It's glad to see you here, Professor Schmidt. Humph. So many humps today. It shouldn't be that surprising. I eat most of my meals here. Canned and instant coffees are fine, but a properly brewed coffee is always nice for a change. See, some people may hate Schmidt just because of all the things he's created that's actually proven to be quite detrimental to everyone in Erebonia and around Erebonia, but I hate him because he drinks coffee. Yeah, I can be petty. Anyway, I had a good time for a break, so I came here to relax. Ah, were you researching that flying ion? The shadowy blue machine we saw? What else? That flying ion's flight capabilities are inconceivable, and its omnidirectional lasers. With today's technology, none of this seems possible. It must be... He's thinking. Professor? Rain, when they're thinking... never mind. That shadowy blue machine. We can't deny its similarities. It might be the same type, or we're simply made to be similar. Yeah, I mean... Don't look so serious. I did use the Azure Knight as reference when making the Panther Soldat, but that is the extent of my involvement. As long as I have the Ashen Knight near me, I'm not interested. Understood. I knew he was like this. Yeah, Wayne, you really should have learned that by now. Of course, the tennis club, they're not doing their club activities. You can even talk to them to get dialogue. Can this Wayne just hurry up and go already? I'm sorry, Yuna. It appears the branch campus is teleported to England today. It's a shame, but oh well. I said it's supposed to clear by 4 PM, but it's not showing any signs of stopping. Is something wrong, Jessica? Now that I'm thinking about it, you haven't said much today. Oh, is that so? Anyway, you're complaining too much, Yuna. All we can do for now is believe the forecast and wait. Fine. See, this is why universes where there is someone that's able to control the weather is kind of nice to have sometimes, because then you don't get caught in a situation like this where it's like, oh god, the way may get start occurring. Something's probably somewhere. Not in the Wayne. But anyway, we can go into the student store. Yeah, we can now go into the student store. I'm not even going to attempt the accent. Actually, I might end up anyway, naturally. Fuck. Okay, anyway. Oh, Ween, ye came. Damn that Ween Schwarzer, always caming within places. Anyway, the Becky shop is now open at the branch campus. Yay! No bad, right? I think it'd be not bad. Please add the T to that. Damn it. Anyway. I never thought you'd take over the student store. There was a student store that was just never open before this point. Are you sure this is okay? Well, actually, no, it was probably open. It's just you weren't allowed to access it. Damn it. Well, it is a student store, not a teacher store, so... I was certain you would open a shop in a bigger city. Well, I'd be lying if I said I planned this from the start. But in Crossbell, I saw that I cannot compete with those huge merchant conglomerates. Are you talking about Clayson Co. in the capital? I managed to keep the small stores from getting brought up, but Clayson Co. just keeps getting bigger. They're busy competing with their rivals now, but they're going to target the small stores eventually. Independents like me will not be able to complete once that happens. So I decided to do something. I'm going to create a network all oh god, the way it's worded is annoying me. All the small shops in the Empire. I see. We're going to team up with other small shops to compete against the big shops. I can't see what could possibly go wrong with that. Haha! That is totally a plan that you would come up with, Becky. Well, I was inspired by the network Hugo created during the Civil War, which we kinda helped with, but anyway, he dissolved it after the war because he said it wasn't efficient. I helped him make it, so I was raging. Yeah, looks like he's gonna be your rival after all. Oh, and also, haha! Occurs. Seriously, Green does say haha. I'm glad they didn't bring the money to have all the lines be voiced, because otherwise... Okay, how many ha-has do you want me to say, voice director? Oh, just a couple billion. You what? The battle's just kicking off. This job is the first step towards war. Watch your back, Hugo. Meanwhile, Hugo not knowing any of this and will probably not care that much. Back in Hugo went at it as students. I never thought it'd escalate like this. Well, I guess I'll just see what happens. At Becky's store, we can buy normal items as well as a limited supply of items from other regions. Ooh. Buying these limited items will cost a little more than buying them from their respective regions, however, so if you did miss an item that does happen to spring up in the store, well, maybe you shouldn't have missed the item in the first place, but... pardon me. But at the end of the day, not much you can do about it, really.
Give us a shout and I'll get you what you need.
So, yeah, we can get things like the Provost General Forest, which you didn't pick up, maybe some of these Mishies, which I actually did get Martial Artist, but we didn't get Mechanical Bracer, so... Don't really just do that right now, actually, just get them. And also some of the Peckies! I'm not sure if any of these are the right ones for the things that would be needed for them.
Catch you later. Give us a shout and I'll get you what you need.
But we can also get a Crane Star Pendant. and a merchant machine. Yay, more machines. Oh, so there's just some of these basic
Hope to see you
ones.
again.
So, overall, not a bad shop. Not a bad shop, really. Oh, actually, since we got a gift for free, we should actually just immediately just where is it? It is... Oh, we still have the orbital drive for Toa. We'll give this to Toa. This is the latest orbital dryer. It's so nice. Are you sure I can have it? Of course. You're always doing so much to help me, Toa. This one's supposed to give your hair a nice sheen. Oh, I see. Since my hair has so much from you, I always have trouble gathering it up. Thank you. I'm so happy. Yay! We made Toa happy. Woo! We have to have a Green Star Pendant, which we'll hand over to Fee, but we'll have to wait to see what she'll say about it. Oh, so her strength and defense will be increased by 10. When we'll have her again, that's going to be... Oh, and we also have some additional photos we didn't actually look at recently. So we've got Bennett here in Morgs, because of course we do. And we have Wendy in Gen 10, or at least Workbench. So, cool. Phoebe does know how to take pictures. Actually, what's this image? Oh yeah, just minute working. Okay. Woo! Right. And the only other place we do need to go right now, because there doesn't appear to be any hidden quests, is the hangar. Probably just order Falamar or Tia. I forget. To be fair, some of these things I've had to squeeze out of the brain, mainly because playing Engage and all that. So Fire Engage and all that. So anyway, hello Mint, you're here. Where the fuck's Tia? Oh, Celine's here with Falamar. Actually, you know what? Tia's probably in the kitchen or something. Anyway, that's... I see. Not even you understand what happened back in Northumbria. Ah, trying to probe some questions about the Northern War. The fact that there was an entire anime, and I may have said this before, but the fact that there was an entire anime that did diddly squat in actually explaining what the fuck happened, and spent too much time just doing fan service instead. Just to hype up a mobile game. I don't even know if that game is out. Might not even be out in whichever regions it's intended to be launched in initially. Cold Steel 3 explained it perfectly fine. Shit went down, we went in there, something happened that caused him to go berserk, and then he stopped using his spirit unification out of fear that it would consume him. It's as simple as that. I don't know why more about the Northern War is needed. Redefined knights are merely vessels for our awakeners. The moment Ween's power flooded out from him, I lost all control. I have no memory of what happened during that time. I see, I thought we might get some valuable information, but... Ah, there you are, Celine. It's you. Are your classes over? Homeroom is over, so now I'm just patrolling the school. Speaking of that incident during the Northern War, I'd already heard about it, but I thought Fanman might have some more insight. I've been here for half a month now. I'd like to finish up here. I see, you've done a lot for us. Thank you to you, Fanman, for all the support. Well, that is my job. Well, you're able to control your power. It would assist you in piloting me as well. Good luck controlling it, for your own sake as well. I know I'm not sounding like Fanman at all, but whatever. Yeah, thanks. Well, your relationship has gone really strong in just a year. Kind of reminds me of Emma and me. Now that you mention it, it is indeed reminiscent of a witch and her familiar. Well, if that's the case, can you try to retrieve your memory? You only remember small things about Emperor Dracos too, right? Unfortunately, yes. I should have memories dating back to when I was created. Not being able to remember may be an issue. Or maybe that was simply the way I was made. Well, if you remember anything, let me know. Alright, well, we'll let the cat know if we do learn anything else. Now that I asked what I needed to, I'm going outside to nap. Oh wait, it's raining. Ugh. Quite a bit actually, but it looks like it'll stop around evening. There's a sitting area upstairs. Why don't you take a nap there? Yeah, I think I'll do just that. See ya. Well, bye Celine. We'll see you later and all that. She can be dry at times, but she really does care for others. And she'll stay playing dry cooped up in here. This training that Celine is helping with, I need to get results soon. Oh boy, it's looking convenient that there's a free day on the next day, and that would be perfect time for an einhel keep trip. Spoiler alert as to one of the things that we'll get out of it. But anyway, now to leave the campus because there's nothing else to do. So, vroom, turbo mode, whee. Sun's going down. Everyone should head out soon. Let's leave the academy and get cutscene to death. Woo! Yeah, just like the forecast said. Wow, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite the view. Gustav and Pablo leaving the hangar. Everyone gets to now enjoy whatever sun there is left. Brilliant, the rain cleared up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. And of course into the tennis attire, the tennis club go. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. Teehee, you sure are motivated, you know. Oh, bye Instructor Ween. Excuse us. Good work today, you two. Are you planning to go home after stopping by with Seth? Yeah, the rain just cleared up, and I'm just too excited about tomorrow. I keep adding... brain function properly, please. From the sound of it, they won't be back at the dorm for a while. Oh, and for the record, it's not fun waking up at 3 in the morning lately. Maybe I should stream at that time and just see how it goes or something. But, yeah, well. I guess it's fine if I head out now, but maybe I'll go have a look around town. Yes, I love this. It is now evening. The location of branch campus personnel has been updated on your app. In addition, you received new messages on your Arcus too, and you may now freely explore the town of Leaves. The story will progress once we return to the dorm. So now's a good time to quickly look at the map and, ooh, there's things to do here. How convenient. Thank you, game. We love it when there's more things to do. Like Titania and Muse being with Celine. That's so strange. A kitty who can talk. Teehee, but more importantly, she's beautiful. There are tons of standards for cats. Celine is quite a nice looking cat. Can the furries now just please leave before I get the broom out? Her coat is so soft and shiny. Hey! I never said you could pet my... I'm not giving that out for free. Haha! Your eyes are glazing over in contentment. Hehe, so lovely. Celine, looks like you're caught in Muse's claws now. Blech. But man, you sure have softened up. And again, trying to escape Muse sometimes probably would feel a bit hard to do. Right, is it the training ground? It is the training ground. In here we go. Jessica has a hidden quest for us. Damn lance fighters, I never used ye. I must be quicker. Strike truer. Is truer word? Jessica? Wow, she's really concentrating. Instructor Ween. Sorry to break your focus, but something about you seems kind of impatient. Haha, you see right through me, Instructor. Instructor Wandy has been telling me the same thing. However, this is a problem I must deal with on my own. Ah, should I just leave her to her training then? No, this might be a good opportunity to test her mental. Is there anything else? Well, we're going to ask Jessica to spar because, let's face it, at the end of the day, this is Trails. Anyone trying to do things on their own usually fuck it up. Even villains team up with other people to commit more evil crime. Like there's good crime, what am I saying? Anyway, let's ask her to spar. Would you like to spar with me? Oh, Jessica. Why am I saying it like that? Anyway, our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Of course, I've always been curious about the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Great, then it's settled. And the Badge Campus quest, Tip of the Spear, get it because she's using a spear, started. Impressive, your stance doesn't leave any openings. Well, I mean, you could just cap him in the back of the head, but no one has a gun, well, at least in this room, so... Likewise, Jessica, you're not wasting any movement. Now come on, there's no need to hold back. Give me everything you've got. Understood.
Now, bring
Surprise party member! Yeah, that's right, we play as Jessica for a battle. We have to reduce Bean's health to 30% to get the AP. Yay!
Sit.
So, she actually has a few arts so that we can actually, you know, not die horribly. Including Shining, which we can instacast. Woo! And she has the following cast of Cold Nail with a power D, no breaking, no unbalancing. Keep in mind we don't have any access to Brave Waters or anyone else to be able to do anything with the waypoints anyway, so that doesn't matter. For a small line, a 30% chance of freeze, and a delay plus 10, and a strength down, small size wise, for 4 turns. And piercing blitz, a B plus power, singular target impede 100% and seal 30%, defense down for 4 turns. So overall, not a bad kit, and she has no S-craft. Shame, but it's what it is. So I say let's start with the Shining cast.
Yeah!
We'll fuck over Reen by dodging. I said dodge. Oh well.
Gotcha!
Sit.
Gotcha!
Oh, and for the record, in this battle, Ween has 14,404 health. And yes, Anthony seemed quite fine. And we even get the descriptor of the heroic Ashen Chevalier, who brought it into the Civil War. So, a little bit of a fun fact there. Anyway, let's piercing blitz.
Crimson Slash.
And this is why we have two.
Gotcha!
This is actually a very simple fight.
Good job.
Gotcha!
And one last piercing blitz.
That was good.
Thanks, instructor.
Woo! Black screen for them to have voice lines. Woo! Phew! And that is the extent of my skill. Huh, I thought I could sense of how strong you are, but you just keep improving. And now that I've had the chance to see your techniques again, I'm impressed by how refined each individual form of Shelliden school spearmanship is. Oh yeah, there's forms of other weapons. It's just because people happen to be using swords mainly, and the only fucking person that uses a spear that we get in our party is Gaius of all people. It means that obviously we don't hear about that stuff as much. It's honored to hear you say that, but frankly, it's a compliment I don't feel I deserve. Oh. Despite all my training, I'm still unable to progress beyond a beginner level. We're looking at Ween Shorter. He's not exactly the best with his specific training as well, to be honest. As I am now, my failing does nothing but sully the Schneiden name. Why did he have to do that? I remember saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level, called myself a dropout. Though I wouldn't have any of that. Flashback to Keldic. Speaking of it, outright a flashback to the Keldic dialogue. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I still remember those words vividly. Maybe this sparring session was meant to be. Jessica, I get how you feel. The school has no shortage of capable fighters, like Kurt and Leonora, just to name two. Heck, Kurt's already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you're worried about falling behind. It's almost refreshing how blunt you are, instructor. But I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. I'm not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Falls, I was only at beginner level, just like you. Back then, Laura, the successor to the Arcade School, was intermediate level, and I felt exactly the way you feel now. Really? But even if I were to compare myself to you as a first year, I'd come up lacking. You don't have to compare yourself to me, or anyone else. Just let me say this. To sell yourself short just because you're a beginner is disrespectful to your martial art and to the people around you. And above all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. Instructor Ween. I say those words like they're my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. The point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if I was on the right path. As the instructor in charge of martial arts training, I can promise that you are more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I think I'm starting to feel a little better. Glad to hear it. I didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my mind feels clearer now.
For the honor of Schleiden.
I will continue to train, bearing my family's name as a badge of pride. Yeah, that's the spirit. So I hope you enjoyed all that gameplay that we had for Jessica being in the team, as on her own, with no chance of anything else. But we did get the AP increased by 2, the AP, so actually not too bad. So yeah, that's just a random situation. You know what, I love it when it's just like, suddenly you're now playing as someone else for a thing. We did that with Rain and when we had to do the swimming in the game, and now we did it with Jessica when we had to actually fight Rain. Regardless of whether or not you could argue Reem was definitely still holding back or not, doesn't matter. The point is that he's trying to train people, not beat them around silly and then go, haha, you fool, you suck, and I smack you because you suck, haha, haha. Because that would be rather cruel and unnecessary, and definitely wouldn't remind me of my education growing up. Anywho, we've got access to leaves today. Ooh, there's not really much going on though. I mean, we can walk around, we can talk to Celestine, who's talking to someone about a grilling technique. No, the issue may be the amount of water. Try adding a bit more and weakening the flame a little. Oh, I'll give that a try next time. I hope I'll be able to grill as perfectly as you someday, Mr. Celestine. He sure is popular around town. I would say it gives Queen a one for his money, but, well, I doubt it. Anywho, I don't think there's really much else to be doing, so off to the dorms we go. Looks like the sun's about to set. Should I head back to the dorm now? And it will cause the story to advance, which is what we want to do.
Hello,
pardon
Reem.
me.
I see you're on your way back too.
Toa and Celine are here.
Hey there, Toa,
Convenient timing,
Celine.
really.
You two together is quite the rare sight.
I suppose it is now that you mention it.
I guess so. It took quite some effort on her part to convince everyone to let a talking cat stay here.
I see. Thank you for taking the time to do all that.
Okay, Leaves, we're not mad, but this cat right here can talk. I must have think we were all waving mad the first time we said it until she actually talked.
It didn't take any time. Just had to do a few quick chats with people at the campus and in town.
Yeah,
Just
fair
make
enough
sure
on that
you
one.
don't let any visitors catch you talking, okay, Celine?
Yeah, I know that. I've been hiding myself with Emma for years now. I wouldn't make such an amateurish.
Holy crap, a talking cat!
Ha 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 ha! You failed! Ha ha ha! Actually, that's not true because the
second.
people there are not random people. To the surprise of no one, of course Elise is here. She did say that she was going
I
to
know
visit.
you weren't expecting me, Reem. Good day to you, Toa. Celine.
Elise! And is that?
Sorry about that. Looks like I got you good.
Why, it's George.
George!
Long time no see, Toa. And how's it hanging, Reen? Celine? I happened to run into your sister on the train from Heimdall.
And so George is here now as well. Yay! Nice to see people be about. Is that a mark on my order? No idea what that is then. It's night time now. So of course George visits Smith, and I also mean seeing Tito and Mint as well since they're here. We can assume what's being said based off of the people in that area. Cut to the middle leaves. Yeah, specifically Barney's. I see. So you came to bring me letters from Father and Master. Yes, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. I figured I could go back today, so I just decided to come. I had planned to just come and go, but... No! I won't allow this! Oh, Toa, you're being forceful today. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot go alone. Alright, Toa, just assume the worst out of people that go on trains at 10 at night. Fucking hell. We have guest rooms in the dorms, so please stay here tonight. But... Yeah, I insist too. Ah, there we go. I was thinking Reen would object first, but no, Toa had to do so first, because Toa is better than Reen. I am totally not biased. Anyway, tomorrow is Sunday. I hope you don't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Meanwhile, Alfin in the capital. Ah, damn it, where's Elise today? Fine, I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Shouldn't you do that first? Sorry. Thank you, Toa. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think the fat mechanic would be coming too. He may not be fat, he may just be big boned, and I believe that joke came from something. Either way, I'm just going to slap myself just to be sure that just as a punishment if it came from something that I don't like. Ah. If I was seriously going to slap myself, I would go fuck. And I have done so. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a year. He's going to come over here after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we'd like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. Oh boy. You may be right. That may be too much. But I was really surprised to see him on the train. He told me he spent this past year travelling all over the continent. Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. Psy Central Factory in the Bell, the Epstein Foundation in Le Mans. Oh. He said he used his connections to also go to the Fine Company in the Republic. Yeah, the Republic. You imagine just waltz over to the Empire's biggest rival? Two companies are practically at war with each other half the time. Yeah, you're right. Though there's still a truce in effect. For now. George was always an advocate for peace through technological exchange, but the Angelica are really setting good examples. Isn't Angelica travelling the continent on an orbital bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Oh, it's not like there's a meeting of the Great Houses anytime soon or anything. Anyway, George enters through the back. Hey guys, sorry for making you wait. George! Yay! Please have a seat. Let's make a toast. Haha! That's right, you're old enough to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. Celine, don't have milk. It may kill you one day. No, it'll kill me one day if I did. Celine, she's a cat. She'll be fine. Yummy food. I heard the rumours, but seeing what happened in Crossbell, the society is on the move again, and the group called the Gnomes. Yeah, right. Reen? Miss Toa? Yeah, that surprised me too. Crow. Ordine. In my head, I know it's impossible. We went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Look at Crow, so peaceful in constant sleep. Yeah, he was resting so peacefully. I went ahead in the script again. He looked unusually content. You know, for Crow. Toa. Yeah, everyone's going Toa instead of Reen for once. Woo. For some reason, it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right. We know for certain. That masked man absolutely is not Crow. Yeah, keep wishing that. Yeah. In fact, that shadowing machine may not have even been a defined knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Sure. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? I heard that they sealed it up so that the Noble Alliance couldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of Gralia Fortress. I have an idea then. Why doesn't someone contact Grelia and try and see if it's still there? That would answer that question. Now that Crow's no longer alive, it shouldn't be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. Small part of me was hoping it really was the night. Yeah. Anyway, the gnomes are piquing my interest. They were the counterpart of the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines, and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old schoolhouse's basement. I heard the last time they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly no one has seen the gnomes since then. And they just happened to choose today to return. They're going up against the society and have hired Sephir. So it seems. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder or Theta would know more about this. Well, good luck talking to Theta. She's buggered off again, and I mean, you could always head to your Elder. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she won't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. No, that's true, actually, knowing who it is. Jeez, despite looking like that, she can be such a stubborn hag. Looking like that. Whatever does Celine mean? Oh, don't worry about it. You may or may not have always seen that person. I'm just going to allude to that. Hey, Ween, do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you and Class 7 up in battle once. I like to think that I know about the information you gathered during the Civil War. And under that assumption, I came up with a theory. The group known as gnomes. Could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh, that's... I've only heard bits and pieces, but... who else could it be? I was actually thinking that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name the gnomes are using now is... And we get to decide, are they using the name RF Group? Are they foolishly using the name Ouroboros? Considering they seem to be butting heads with Ouroboros, that would be fucking stupid. Obviously no, they're the Black Workshop now. They're the mysterious workshop that created Million Maltina's combat shells. I've always heard rumours about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to first-class Jaeger Corps. So, probably, the super long-range rifle that Quo used may have been one of them. It's the same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. You know, although they erased all of Miriam and Altina's memories of the workshop, no one has seen their true face, except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh, and everything has come full circle. According to Thea, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factories. This is why I learned during my recent travels. 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. But during the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. Yeah, that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne. Ween! I'm the reason there's more evil people in the world. Mwahaha! He's not someone we can just talk to. Yeah, that's very much the case. Mwaha! It's the same picture that I've been using since Sky the Third! Ween? Or maybe even second chapter, possibly. No, probably not. Probably third. Ween? Huh? What is it? It's nothing. I don't want to make them worry. Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. Haha! You're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. And there's always a potential. That makes sense. He is regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Rua tomorrow, but I'll make sure to bring it up with him. I'll let you know if I learn anything new. Thank you. I feel like he'll be more open with you. Yeah. Just gonna adjust that because that old man has issues. AP increased by 1 because we got it right immediately instead of going, hey, it must be the RF group or hey, it must be Ouroboros. That's a freebie. Well then, I'll see you guys around. I'll make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks. You should give me a call sometime too. Good evening. How about we get together and have lunch tomorrow? Yay, lunch. So that sounds good to me. See you tomorrow. That said, I'll probably end up pulling an all-nighter today. God damn it, George. You're not meant to do that sort of thing. Well, anywho. Panning over to Elise. Well, Elise panning. Oh, there you are. Why, it's, Muse, Altino, and Tita. Nice of them to appear. And look, even Tita's here. No way, I haven't said hello to anyone besides Muse yet. Good to see you, Una. It's been a while. You as well, Altina. Tita. Yeah, good to see you too. It's only been 19 days since we last met. Hee hee, I was so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier so as not to intrude, but when I told Yuno and Altina you were here, they simply insisted upon coming by to say hello. Well, yeah, we promised we'd all get together. And you, Instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now you mentioned it, I probably should have. No, it's my fault. I should have let you all know I'd be stopping by. No, you got nothing to apologise for, Elise. She was the one to blame! But hey, aren't you headed to Heimler? Last train's gonna leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that. Elise will be spending tonight at the dorms. Yeah. What? For Will? Yay! I'm with Tia that. Yay! Sensibility. Hee hee. I suspected that might be the case. Will you perhaps be spending the night locked away with Instructor Ween in his room? Muse? You know what? I want to learn how to animate just so I can animate Stephen Richards having a baseball bat just bonking Muse on the head repeatedly. Absolutely not. She'll be staying in the guest room tonight. I checked with the principal earlier and in her words, Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, instead of some boring old guest room, why don't you stay with us? You're fine with it, right, Ali? No objections. Commence pajama party. I'm off before it gets too long. No. She should stay with Tia and me. After all, I was her underclassman in St. Astaria. Oh yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. Well, while they fight over Elise, let's just go and get to the next day, please. This is getting way too noisy. This kid's coming, they'll tell her too. Well, since you've got the opportunity, why not take them up on their offer at least? Hee, I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. In that case... I would love to join you all for the night. Multiple loading symbols later. Elise, in Ween's room. Oh boy, Muse could be locking the door as we speak. Ween, jump through the window, quick! Obviously, no, that's not happening.
Looks like you've kept this place clean.
Like Jove, is that a voice line? Oh yes, it is.
Though the
indeed.
building itself may be old, everything inside is well organized.
I'm sure you can thank Celestine for that. You don't have to go through the trouble of cleaning my room, though. I can take care of it myself. Over there's the fish stuff.
Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention.
Why so judgmental people are when they go into a room and go, haha, I found a speck of dust in a place that you don't normally be able to reach. Your room is untidy. Ah! Calm down, first of all, and second of all, you don't live there, so stop complaining. Oh, well, I'm pretty busy, you know.
Oh, I know.
The curse of NIS wanting to keep as many lines, as voice lines as possible to not be voiced for Ween is confusing, but oh well.
Don't worry, I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening.
Fair. No, I couldn't possibly ask that of you. Since you came to visit, I should show you around.
Knowing you, you'll be working even on your off days, am I right?
Well, she's not one.
I don't intend to get in the way of you helping out your school or your students. I came to visit and volunteered to help out of my own free will, so please go about your business as usual.
So I'm tearing my lip off at this point. Fine, you win. Ow. But we're eating breakfast and lunch together, at least. I won't let you get out of that.
I accept your conditions. Oh, and Reen, here are the letters from Father and Master Yoon.
Ah, thanks for bringing those to me. I guess Master came back to visit while I was away in Crossbell, huh? I would like to see him, but I guess that's how it was meant to be. But why didn't Dad just send these directly to
Those
me?
letters weren't sent to me through the post office, but a shipping company. Perhaps he did it for your sake.
I see. Did he do that in case the letters were inspected? Doesn't mean there's sensitive information in them. Ah.
Reen? Did something happen between you and Father?
No. Why do you ask?
When you came home at the end of last year, there seemed to be something off between the two of you. I can't imagine what it might be, but did something happen at the end of the Civil War?
Oh yeah, at least wasn't in the castle for when Osborne went, Ween! I am your father! And then everyone was like, wait, what?
And could that something have led to a rift between you and Father?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son.
Exactly the
You've
point.
grown into a fine
I've done
young
that.
man. Indeed,
My
the
son.
Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Oh, my nose. There's no need to worry. We're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. And him, Mum, and you are all my family. Nothing will ever change that.
Right.
Well, I mean, a good old dose of amnesia would do that quite well, actually, but... Oh, pardon me. All done getting ready for your sleepover? Reed notices that there's definitely... specifically Yuna. And, of course, all the
Everyone.
other girls.
We just finished getting the bed all set up.
I went and brought back some extra pajamas, too.
They're really going all out on that one. Oh, because I've sensed your presence there for some time now.
Oh.
Foolish people, they forgot that Ween can
Told you he
sense
sends
others.
us.
Oh, don't act like you weren't just as curious as the rest of us, Altina. The Schwarzer siblings alone together. A forbidden delight sweeter than the finest confection.
Shame I would have to alt tab out to be able to change things in OBS because I would certainly be wanting to look around with OBS quickly. And that is my reaction, to be fair. to a lot of this.
That's it!
She gets off to this, doesn't she? Anyway,
It's been so long since you've scolded me like that, Elise.
she really is getting off to this. Oh god, I forgot. Okay, you know what? There's a reason why I think Muse is not the best when it comes to New Class 7 compared to everyone else, because this gets tiresome.
You're all making way too much racket.
I agree with the cat.
Don't go around shouting in the halls. I'm trying to take a cat nap here and... Ow! What do you think you're doing?
You should join us, Celine.
Oh no, she's getting catnapped.
There are so many things I need to ask you.
No.
Good thinking. I'm sure Celine has plenty of juicy details about her instructor's school days.
Well, there was this one time he came up to me with some fresh milk and then I scratched him in the face. It was a fun time, to be honest.
Juicy details?
And it's getting the wrong impression. Oh god.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight.
Damn you all.
Well, on that note, good night, Reen.
Yeah, good night. Try not to stay up too late. And that's a warning, and that's a message for everyone. Don't stay up too late when it comes to your regularly scheduled sleep. Otherwise you'll be waking up at 3 in the morning, like yours truly. And so they have a joyous conversation. We don't get to see as much in terms of words, but oh well. Who's that at the door? Why, it's some of the other girls from the branch campus. Maybe just all of them in general. And the boys are just looking on. Ah, I cannot believe what an angel Instructor Ween's sister is. Her uniform is simply perfect and she's just a pure... Why do people have to be like this? She's a student council president at St. Staria Girls' School, right? Kurt, go talk to her! Put that obnoxiously handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join too. Come on! I refuse. You guys know tomorrow's our free day, right? So that's Schwartz's sister, huh? But I guess they aren't blood related. But if that's the case, then... Ash pondering who Ween's father is, or maybe Elisa's father. Who knows? Dear Ween, there's been some time. Last I laid eyes on you was before you left for the academy, so 2 years ago. Tia showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you've grown into a fine young man. I have no doubt you're a hit among the ladies, but knowing you, that popularity is completely to waste. They're going completely to waste. Yeah, here's Ween on the nose there, actually. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse by the day. The dragon fanes are nearly depleted and the barren land spreads. It is a world wholly different from the west. I shan't return to Western Samoa for at least half a year. I would like to see you before I left, but I suppose this is Adios's will. I hear you earned yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause you hesitation and disquiet your heart. The power within you that led to seek my training, the mystery of your birth, your past, but you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the 7th form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult yet than any other. I do not know if you are even capable of such a feat, yet. 10 years ago, it was you I chose to be my final disciple. Not Cassius, not Arios. I chose you, and you alone to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. At least those taught by young Kai Fei, because there are others. There are multiple others, in fact. I'll just say Annalise and move along. But anyway, speaking of which, we want to see her again. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I have returned from the east and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. Yun Kai Fei. Haha! How does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Samoa, in recent years it's grown barren and there's less and less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me to worry about him. Nah, it's not my place to worry about him. He'll be fine. The 7th form is void, emptiness, darkness. Yet it's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. He's always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. Oh yeah, wholeheartedly. Because people who are defined blades can teach others. Cassius can teach people, Arios can teach people. It means that in all likelihood, there will always be at least... there will always be a chance of there being another blade to complete it. Unless Young Kai Fei thinks, okay, there's those 2 defined blades, Ween will be the 3rd and final one, anyone else will just not be a defined blade in my eyes. It could be that. Could be. Maybe there's an answer to that in Daybreak and onwards beyond that point. Or wherever even. But at the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students. And in order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. Well, good on Ween for wanting to overcome his barriers and all that. I just got this letter from Dad. A letter he needed Elise to hand deliver to me. Dear Ween, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I guess. Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. I'm sure Elise mentioned it, but Master Kai Fei did visit Ymir in late May. He left a letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that which I promised I would. I imagine by now you know about your birth father. Elise had her suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologise for not telling you sooner. I have known Gilead Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Once he was 17, he left Ymir and enrolled at Falls. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to squash his rise through the ranks. Even my father passed on, and I took over Ymir. Gilead continued to keep in contact, until that day 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I heard his voice.
I wanted to take in a child. You must cut all ties with me, and never speak a word of this to that child. I'm sorry, Teo. You're the only one I could turn to.
I accepted his request, and I immediately took a horse out to the place he told me. The rest, you should know. Which does mean, ladies and gentlemen, it is fulfilled that it wasn't a chance encounter. By God, there's a child in the snow! Oh God! Osborne put Wing there purposely, and also purposely told Teo Schwarzer so we wouldn't die. So, at least there's that. Still leaving a child in a blizzard though, not the wisest of decisions there. I knew Gilead was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures, but seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take that child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed and at least warmed up to him in no time. Family picture, woo! From there on, it all felt like a wondrous dream. The child grew up into a man any parent would be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear older brother as well. I knew he worried about the mysterious power deep within him, but he studied under Master Clive Fate in order to get under control. We, his parents and his sister, will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then. Yet I know he is still the same young man we all love. My older brother Gilead was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, even if I have no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote to you today. Sorry it took me such a long letter to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. Man, I wish I got letters from my father. Anyway, I'm so blessed to have such wonderful family and friends. And on top of that, now I have great co-workers and students. But I need to make sure I'm not over-reliant on them. You must know something about my powers and what really happened that day 14 years ago. What happened to my birth mother? P.S. He did contact me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked for me to introduce him to a young noble from the Albaware family to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events, such as the Civil War and the occupation of Cosbel. Now, we already know, thanks to Rufus saying this in Cosbel 2, that this was so that he could then go, I know you send those Jaegers at me. Want to join my group? Towards Rufus, so, It's possible that this isn't relevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. Boros, the Black Workshop, the Enforcers, Jaegers, Gnomes, and that masked man. And the Ironbloods he founded. I'm seeing more of the big picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. You need to light the way, Reed Schwarzer. Be the shining blade that cuts through that darkness. And yet an entire another game has to happen. And depending on what happens in Web 3, 2 games. Anyway, we move forward to the free day. It's a beautiful morning. Leaves. So peaceful, so tranquil. And of course, at the dorms, as per usual, when it comes to this type of gameplay loop. Celestine has, of course, the jobs for us. Here are today's requests. Oh, he's speaking. Fuck, damn it. Thank you. Today on the list we have, of course, the Einhel Keep trial. I have a new trial for you. It's been designed based on data taken from the previous two. All members of Class 7, so now we take Ash and Muse, and that talking cat, so Celine will be with us, will participate. Report to the Keep's control room as soon as you're ready. And that's the urgent one, so if we just want to get through this as quickly as possible, we'll go and talk to Smid. A very special lesson. Rosine has a favour to ask of us. If we have the time, would you be able to come by my Sunday school class and teach for a little while? I'm sure the children would love to meet you. Come see me at the chapel for more details. And follow your dream job. Frankie, one of the NPCs within the town, has realised what they want to do with their life. Starting today, they're giving everything they've got to getting their dream job. But before that, could they ask us of something? They'll be waiting by the bridge in town. Oh, there's like quite a few this time. My word, you're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties? Yeah, you never change, do you, Ween? Is there anything I can do to help? I'll let you know if I come across anything I could use help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you get some rest yourself. Hehe. You'll certainly want to talk, but very well, I shall rest up. I suppose I may as well if I'm to be staying here another day anyway. Because of this morning. Is it voiced? I don't think it's voiced. Anyway. Miss Elise. Spend one more night here. It would ruin my pride as an Erebonian noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get her way. Whose bright idea was to make someone like her the principal? Ha ha! It was I! Osborne in the meanwhile behind thinking, why did I just say that? Hehe. Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She can attend my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work like you usually do, Ween. Got it? Thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Do be careful. Mr. Celestine, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? But of course, I'll guide you there, if you excuse us. Celestine? I've got some matters of my own to take care of. There's some finishing touches that need to be done for the training, so let me know when you're heading to the keep. No, sure thing. Thanks, Celine. Yeah, see you later. And off the cat goes. Anyway. Alright, time to get going. I'll head to Percy Smith's place once I'm done with the other requests. I should say things more clearly. I've noticed that throughout all my thoughts. Or at least, what I've seen in the recordings. And we got a message on our Arcus too. Probably because it's been a day, so I am forgetting the buttons again. Woo. We got orb mail for Alyssa and Marcius, so those are two of the things we can do in terms of bonding events. We could also talk to Kat, or Una, or Muse. So we have options. So as per usual, we can now go to the bath. No, pardon me. It's the bath! Congratulations, Ween, you understand what the bath is. Anyway. Oh boy, who are we going to see this time? Oh yeah, I guess Elise took a bath with Una and the others yesterday. Seems like they all had fun. Thankfully, we don't need to see it. You're here. Ash! Oh God, he really is wearing nothing at all. Guys, I've gone blind. No. Hey Ash, taking a quick bath before you go out? Yeah, I couldn't relax in here last night. But you're not feeling well? That would have been fine if not for the loud one, the fluffy one, and your sister. Just trying to have a soak in peace, but they were so goddamn noisy over there. Yeah, I can picture that. Sorry about that, I guess. Still can't believe our principal is that demon woman, but this part's alright. She's got good taste. Ignoring the first part, I'll agree with you. You found bathhouses too, Ash? Guess we've got that in common at least. Back home, I only ever took showers. That was always enough for me. You know, from Raquel and the rest of the Empire, situated in a valley, right? Yeah, it's an entertainment sea. Don't see many of those in the Empire. And, fun fact, we did see Raquel at the start of this chapter, back last time. Empire 18, so, yeah. You look at the white spots there, you can find some special bathhouses. Now, I do think that it shouldn't be a case of needing to put one to one together on here, but I think we all know what Ash means by special. You like bathing so much, maybe you should go check them out. It seems like you went off to Heimdall every so often. I hope you're not doing anything like that there. Who knows? I admit I would like to check out that spa place next to the racecourse though. Ah, the famous hot bath salon. I've actually been wanting to try out myself. Oh yeah, you're from some famous hot springs town, aren't you? Heard you can even go snowboarding there. Oh yeah. If we ever go back to Ymir for any reason, at any point, Reverie onwards, can we do some snowboarding? Because I quite like doing coastal too. You know your stuff, though you can only snowboard in the winter. Well, fair enough, you kind of need snow to snowboard. But, yay! Time to talk to Ash, woo. Damn it, I didn't come here planning to chit-chat like that. I'd say that's the third benefit of a bath. How'd you like your Class 7 took a trip to Ymir one of these days? No way. Well, maybe. I'll think about it. Oi! He'll think about it. That's the best we may get. And of course, Ash and Wing get 100 CP. Whee! And our bond with Ash strengthens just a little smidgen. We need more bond defense with him, and obviously gifts. Michael is here, just at the lobby. Phew, even the smell is enough to calm me. You're lucky to have such a kind sister, Schwarzer. Ah, thanks. Did Elise brew some tea? She's grown into a fine young woman, but she's still the baby of the family. I don't want any skeevy flies buzzing around her, you know? Haha, I have a sister 5 years younger than me. I know that feeling. Oh, is that so? Well, she's not as thoughtful as Miss Elise, but she's still my sister. I'm responsible for her. I see. I wonder what his sister is like. Well, Wayne, you may already know who his sister is. But I'm not one to reveal things that we'll be seeing in this playthrough. No, so wait. I may foreshadow things or something that is so blatantly obvious that I would be kicking myself trying to be like, no, I can't possibly be the obvious answer. No, never. Anyway. Into the chapel we go. Because we've got a bit of Sunday school. Actually, it's Sunday on the stream. So fair enough. On the day of the stream. So therefore, fair enough. It would be weird if it was like a Thursday or something. Ween, you came. You gotta stop doing that. Yeah, I heard you wanted me to be a guest teacher for Sunday school. But why? You've already taught them a lot, right? Well, yes. Everything has been going well. Even the rest of the boys have been paying attention. To be fair, if there was someone like Rosine around, I'm sure plenty of boys would probably be like, oh boy, I'll happily pay attention. Get to see the pretty lady talk. Yeah, that's so. Good to know. You're reining them in. Yay! Now that I think about it, Rosine was popular with the boys at Fours too. I've been having trouble teaching geography. Aha! Geography, you say? As someone who failed GCSE geography, this will be fun. When I talk about places that far away, the children have a hard time grasping what I'm talking about. In other words, they're just not getting it. I figure that since you've been all over, you might be able to pique their attention. Ah, I see. I mean, at the very least, my approach would be different from yours. Oh, wait, hang on, yeah. Geography in terms of Samoria. You know what, that's probably not too bad then. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a refreshing change for the students. I also have another request. Could you get Elise to come as well? Yeah, we need to get Elise. Yes, her school is very famous in the Empire. I thought the girls would love to hear from her. I'm sure it'll make things livelier, and therefore easier for the students to take it all in. I see, I get it now. I'll need time to prepare myself mentally, but I'll let Elise know too. Thank you. Oh my god. I think Elise is at the dorms. I guess I'm gonna tell her the difference between this game and Fire Emblem and what gets voice lines and what doesn't. Oh my. You know what? Maybe I should have waited to play Cold Steel, but how well. Or at least on the stream. Maybe I should have just started with Reverie in the first place once it came out or something. Ah well, we all make mistakes. Ain't that the truth? Anyway, now we need to go and head back to get Elise. who should be on the second floor, third floor, maybe even. She's on the floor. Yeah, she's on the second floor. I'm just dumb and draw distances. But anyway, Elise! Are you watering the flowers for me? I appreciate the help with chores, but... Hehe, I don't even consider this a chore. Speaking of, I washed all the laundry you had thrown in a pile. Oh boy. I was planning to wash those myself tonight, I swear. At least I'm an adult now, you know. Never mind. So, did you need something from me? Yeah. No, yeah, I should probably agree to it, but what should I do? Well, obviously we asked about the Sunday school. Actually, there's something I'd like your help with. We explained the Sunday school request to Elise. You and I as temporary instructors. Well, if you're okay with it, then I don't mind. Thanks, that's a big help. Let's head over to Rosie right away. Yay! And so, a very special lesson begins. Thank you both for coming. It's been a while since I last saw you, Elise. You two have met before? We're acquainted. We actually met a few times when I was at the Heimdall Cathedral. We had the chance to talk here and there. My school and the cathedral are in the same district, in case you were wondering. Oh, haha, I see. I guess it's a small world after all. Anyhow, you want to teach geography today, right? Yes, with a focus on Celtic, Crossbell, and the North Highlands. Yay! Easy places to understand, woo! In any case, they've only heard about those places, so it'd be great if you can give them a quick overview. They're like fresh slates. Ah, that's true. Lastly, I'd appreciate if you could answer any questions they may have. I'll let you two decide how to proceed with the class. Gotcha. In that case, I'll teach the basics. Do you want to handle the questions, Elise? Sure, leave them to me. Should we do a quick overview before the children arrive? Cutscene! Off-screen overview later. So they prepare the class. And the children quickly gather around and Sunday school is fully in session. Today, for the children of leaves, we've got Ween and Elise Schwarzer teaching. Everyone, we have a special class today with very special guests. Ween and Elise, go ahead. Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Reese Schwarzer, and I'm at the course branch campus. He's an instructor and the Action Chevalier. He's going to teach us today. Cool. Yeah, this is going to be so fun. Hey, you two, listen to the teacher. And more importantly, who is the black-haired lady? Hehe. You're all so energetic. I guess I'm going to introduce myself after all. Elise, can you take over? Sure. Hello, nice to meet you all. My name is Elise and I'm a student at St. Astaria's Girls' School. St. Astaria? That's the super famous one. Wow, you're so cool and super pretty. She looks like a princess. I'm so jealous. Who calls their child Teddy, by the way? Like, fucking hell, that's... then again, it's better than Boat, I guess, so, you know. Oh, or insert me making fun of Elon Musk as because he's an idiot here, because, you know. I'll be assisting Mr. Wing today. Nice to meet you all. Yay! That was a good intro. Wish I had that skill. Alright then, let's get this class started. Let's talk about a place called Celtic. I've heard of it, but it's on the directly opposite side of the capital from Leeds. Simply put, it's a market town. You could say it's industrial if you really want to and get it wrong, or textiles and get it wrong, but it's a market town. It's quite popular as well, so, you know, a market, yeah, it's where people go to buy and sell things. You can buy snacks, juice, toys and stuffed animals. Wow, cool! That's like heaven. Oh, speaking of markets, there was actually a bit of a market going on where I lived, and someone was selling some, like, I don't know if they were like pendants or key rings or something that were very clearly potentially off-brand, because I swear I've seen some of that stuff online, of like Demon Slayer, Genshin Impact, and Hololive, weirdly enough. And I'm just like, I'm sure this stuff is not official. I'm sure those companies would love to sue them into the ground. But regardless, that was impressive. He has the children super interested. I'm omitting the hee-hees at this point. And so that's it for Celtic. Did everyone understand that? Just imagine I went hee-hee. Yeah! Sounds good. Let's see, if there aren't any questions, I guess we can proceed. Yes, next, to Crossbell we go. In terms of the questions. Crossbell. I know Crossbell. Grandma told me that honey from Crossbell is yummy. So Crossbell is a honey town. Not quite. There are many neat places in Crossbell. Elise, would you like to chime in here? Of course. Which place in Crossbell is famous for the honey? We couldn't actually go to any of these 3 places, but Mines is a mining village, like, come on now. And the theme park is obviously Michelin, so it's Amarika Village. Amarika Village is a place in Crossbell that is famous for honey. They have many flower fields there. It's really pretty. Wow, how romantic! Hee hee. Oh, now I said it. I want to go. Maybe we can catch some bugs too. But at least you haven't been to Amarika before, have you? Yeah, I have when I was accompanying the inspection team in Crossbell. I did some studying in there. I see. Well done, Elise. What a splendid answer. Now, let's talk about outside the Empire. Next is a place I've been to a few times, the Nord Highlands. Oh, Nord. Isn't that the place that's in all those old stories? Isn't it really far to the north? You know, Tom, that place that has that super huge statue. Yeah, I remember the fairy tale, but I think that's all I know about it. Haha! I see. The region is named after the Nord people who live there. We have the goddess of the sky, but they worship something else. That is... You know, I forget what Gaius goes on about quite often. Obviously goes on about the sun. I'm only joking, it's the wind. The wind, as it would be. Nord is a plateau. They have majestic views and are surrounded by really tall mountains. The wind there feels really pleasant and almost divine. It's that different? I want to play tag there. Oh, I can only see one way that could go wrong. Tag go! Ah! Down a cliff they go. Hey, I heard Nord is really big. You'd get so lost there. That too, that would also be an issue. I guess that went well. Yay! That's about it for Nord. Does anyone have any questions? Can I start? And there's our first question. You talked about so many places, but where are you two from? Yeah, you're not from any of the places we talked about, are you? I'll take it from here. We are from a place called Ymir. It's in the northern part of the Empire, and during winter it's completely white, covered in snow. White? Snow? Cool. I've never seen that before. Yeah, even when it snows here, it's only just a little. A world covered in snow. How romantic. I don't think they get so excited about the snow. It must be a rarity for them. Neither did I. Do you want to talk about one thing? There's a very popular sport that involves snow. Well, obviously it's snowball fights. No, obviously it's snowboarding. It's called snowboarding. You slide down snow-covered slopes on a special board. Weirdly, we also were able to get our hands on a million one, but let's not question that. But what? Did you hear that, Cheryl? That sounds super fun. Sack, when we go to Ymir, we're racing. Okay, well, while they get competitive, that got popped up. Yeah, it sure did. I'm glad we started with that then. But we shared that with them, not started with. Now, we know at least we're just about out of time. Do you have any closing remarks? No, we're done already. I want to hear more. I'm glad to hear that. Then how about we wrap it up by answering one more question? That sounds great. I want to ask then, you two seem to like each other. Are you going out? Ah, Muze, what are you putting in the child's head? Huh? Well, are you or aren't you? Seems suspicious seeing as you're both in the same place. That's true. So you are? And this is how the rumour mill starts up. You caught me by surprise. There's no way Elise and I are. No way? Elise. Never mind. Why must he always be so... I don't know. What did I say? Anyway, we're going to tell you that we're siblings. So why are you so hung up over Ween then, if you're going to go with the whole sibling route? You could have just said, yes, of course, we're lovers. Actually, no, that sounds like a Muse or Alphen thing to do. Really? Ah, man. Seems like there's more to it. Fine then, one last question. Mr. Ween, do you want your lover to be older or younger than you? Ah, flinging that at Ween. Why are you asking that? Which one is it, Ween? Hee hee. I'm curious too. Well, everyone gets one, hee hee. I presume I've already had one before, but there you go. What's going on here? I guess I have to answer. Now, you may choose to be going with whatever you prefer as your answer. Some might think pragmatically and be like, well, you know what, Ween probably does like mainly his own classmates who would be about the same age. You could also say, oh, age doesn't matter, it's just a number. People on the internet do that. It's why we get lolly characters in anime. And also Shota characters. Because there are people that are like that. And those people should be in fucking jail. Fucking 1,000-year-old dragons yet look and act and sound like children. Don't do that shit. I guess the same age. Just as I thought. I see. For me, there's no way I'm getting a sack. Well, that's what I was going to say. I can't wait for the enemies to love us once they're older. Anyway, let's leave it at that, children. Now, everyone, thank your teachers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! I knew all 5 of them would be Alpha Academy fans. They must be loving the fact that Chad Gable hates everyone that's in Alpha Academy, in fact. Actually, no, because then they'd like Hills when he should be liking Otis clotheslining Gable. Yes, I did watch King and Queen of the Ring. I actually went to bed during Gunther Autumn because I was tired. What bizarro world is this? A WWE show that's nice and early in the evening, and I go to bed during it. Ah! You're welcome. They're all so energetic. Yes, indeed, how lovely it is of the children of the village to be so happy to get taught by Instructor Ween and Elise. Thank you so much for today. The children truly seem like they had a wonderful time, and it's all thanks to the both of you. Looks like we were able to live up to our expectations. Either way, I'm glad to have been able to see your skills as an instructor firsthand. When you say it like that, it's a little embarrassing. But I feel like this was a good experience for me. See you later, Ozine. If there's anything else you need, feel free to ask. I certainly shall. I believe I shall return to the dormitory. I hope the rest of your day off is pleasant. You too, Alice. A very special lesson is completed, and we get a tier or blam. Thank you, Rosine. And 2,000 Mira. Yay! And AP increased by 2, and bonding points for Elise. Yay! Yeah, pardon me and all that. Looking out at these two. Right now, cuts over there. Looking out at people. But you know what? Let's do the other not urgent request. Frankie, who has one of the most generic models possible. Yeah, I'm really gonna do it. Oh god, he's gonna jump. Ween, get in there. You're Frankie, right? I saw your request. Oh, you really came. Alright, no way I'll lose if I've got the Ashen Chevalier with me. Just you watch, world. I'm gonna be a burning, blazing star. Wishful thinking. Well, damn my nose. Well, before you go supernova, can I go over the request with you? The request mentioned your dream job. Does that mean you need job hunting advice? That's right, instructor. I need your advice. Actually, I want to try and become a bracer. I'll call fee, I guess. Because Ween is not a bracer, but fair enough. A bracer? Hold on, can I get the whole story? Oh, yeah, let's take it from the top. Tell you the truth, instructor, I actually went to a pretty ritzy high school in Heimdall. From there I got hired at one of the hardest jobs to get into, the Heimdall Bank. Seriously? I didn't see that coming. Looking at me now, I know what you mean. I quit that place after only 6 months. Salary's good, but the job was just passing mirror left to right, and the quotas were insane. Just couldn't find any worth or meaning to it, so one day, I quit. Pops didn't agree with my choice and won't let me forget it. It's true, I'm still unemployed though. So yeah, I've just been spending my days in an idle haze. A dropout. I've heard there are lots of people like him these days. But when I was at Heimdall the other day, I found it my perfect dream job. And that job is a bracer. I'm guessing one of them helped you out of some trouble while you were there. How did you know? I thought it was done for when I lost my wallet, but she brought it back to me. A woman with tan skin and silver hair. I've never seen someone as cool as her before. Ah! Alluding, of course, to Sherazade. So she's in Heimdall. Quick, Ween, let's go. We want to see her on screen. Anyway. Hey, instructor, you know a lot about bracelets, right? On account of you being the Ashen Chevalier and all. You'd be able to give me some good advice, right? Okay, I get what's going on now. No idea who the bracer you met was. Damn it, rain, play trails in the sky. But I do know a few of them. I also know the way they work in their job contracts, so I think I can give some advice, but it doesn't seem like he understands how difficult it is to be a bracer in Erebonia. This is something that could affect his entire life. so I can't afford to give him any bad advice. What should I do? Well, let's give him advice. We'll see what we can do. Alright, if you're truly serious about this, for real? Oh yeah, thanks, instructor. However, if I'm going to help you, I will need to judge you to see if you're cut out for it. Being a bracer is not an easy job. If at any point I feel you don't have what it takes, I'll tell you so, alright? Gulp. Of course, please do. Alright then. Important qualities for a bracer. I feel like there are 3 big ones. Proper judgment, the ability to correctly assess the situation and handle it properly. Compassion, protecting others without question. And finally, the courage needed to change judgment and compassion into action. I'll test those qualities one by one in that order. Frankie, I'm going to give you 3 tests. For the first one, the first thing, a good way to test judgment. Let's have him sort documents at the branch campus. I'm gonna have you sort some documents at the branch campus. Huh? Sorting documents? Haha! Just come with me, and you'll see a lot of paperwork. Wayne called ahead to get permission and took Frankie with him to the branch campus, and Follow Your Dream Job has begun. First things first, to the branch campus. Man, this place is pretty crazy. I heard it was a state-of-the-art military school, but dang. Haha, yeah, it's pretty much fresh out of the packaging. Honestly, I can't really say we're using it to its full potential yet. Of course, the library is a good place to do the whole document sorting. Here are the documents to be sorted, and I'll need you to organise these. I can permission for you to do this, but since some of this info is confidential, please keep it to yourself. Yeah, you got it! Yeah, no worries there. This is all pretty boring stuff. Looks like purchase orders and requests. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. These sheets for scrap lessons and curriculums. Should I just toss these? When I see installments is usually a toast job. I've no good decision making skills to get it all sorted out right. Let's see what he's got. 30 minutes later. Phew, all done. Good job. Took a little while to get through all that, huh? Oh, looks like it's all really well organised. Huh? Oh yeah, I used to do this stuff back when I worked at the bank. This stack's for submission, this one's for bookkeeping, and this one's for scrap plans that might still be useful. Oh, and some of them were missing dates, so I worked them in with red pen. Phew, it was a good thing this school is new. The missing dates didn't stretch back too far, and I was able to figure them out easily enough. Wow, really? I'm actually kind of shocked how well done this is. He might have a lot of potential. Oh, how about it? Did I pass the first test? Oh yeah, you definitely did well. In order to be a bracer, you'll need knowledge to go along with your judgment. But seeing as how you graduate from a prestigious school, I don't see that being a problem. Woohoo! That's pretty fired up for a single comment. Now, on to the next test. This time I'll have you... I'll check his reputation in town. His personality. I'll ask around town and see if he's worthy of being a bracer. Well, what do I gotta do? For this next test, nothing at all. I'm gonna ask around and see what people in town have to say about you. And our AP is increased by 2. So Frankie gets to just sit in the cafeteria. Oh, that instructor just left. This just isn't relaxing. I'm so bored. Maybe I should just walk around. This place seems interesting. Oh, is something wrong? Why, it's Celestine. Oh, my name is Celestine. I work at the branch campus. If you don't mind, allow me to make you something. Ta-da! Oh, wow. I hope it suits your palate. Meanwhile, at the inn... Frankie is a little older than Gino and Daisy. They used to all play together when they were little. He would play games that were meant for girls. I see. So he's an absolute... Insert word here. Oh no, I ain't saying it. That nice young man helped me when I tripped. Flashback to a couple of, actually several parts ago now actually, where you could actually see this being the case. He even carried me all the way home. How considerate. Oh, that's right. He's quite the gentleman. He's a good kid, but something's off about him. I forgot when it was exactly, but he was trying to guide a tourist to a destination and he accidentally went to the completely wrong place. It was hilarious. Okay, so his sense of direction, not one of his fortes, but okay, fair enough, not very bracer-like, but no, that's not a deal breaker. Monk! The other day he rescued a turtle near the river, it was turned upside down. That's a pretty good story, huh? I see. Thanks for the information. Phew, I think I've heard enough. It's starting to feel like him wanting to be a bracer is no surprise at all. He and Fee may be nothing alike, but I'm guessing the average bracer is more like him. Based off of what we've seen, there's a lot of extraordinary bracers. But I guess that's what happens when you have to characterize bracers, I guess. Celestine, it's me. Ah yes, I'm having him relax now, just as planned. He's also been provided with plenty of food. Thank you so much. Sorry for the sudden request. Plan on having him take a pretty tough test after this. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Though I don't know the details, it's clear this request is somewhat outside the norm. Don't hesitate to let me know if there's anything else I can help with. Well, since you're offering, there was one more thing. Can you tell Frankie to come to the keep? We'll be performing the final test there. And of course, one quality that a bracer requires, and I'm sure Beam will explain to us, is to do with combat. You need to be able to face monsters. Whoa! Military academies even have things like this. It's called Einhel Keep. It's a facility for combat training. We'll be testing the final quality you'll need here. So this is the last test, huh? Then that means the second test, yeah, you passed. You definitely have some potential. That's what I think for now. Woohoo! I knew it! I felt a jolt of lightning when I saw that woman in the capital. I knew it was something I had to do. I knew it was my destiny. Or maybe you formed a crush on her, but yeah, good luck on that one. Haha, to be honest, I wasn't so sure at first, but now I feel like you've got a pretty good chance. However, this last test will be the most difficult yet, because this will be a test of your courage. Courage. That's a quality a bracer should have, for sure. I had them prepare a short course for you on how to keep. If you can keep up with me until the end, you'll pass. There will be monsters roaming around in there, so it'll be dangerous. Are you sure you want to go ahead with it? Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this final test started. We're rooting for you, Frankie. Do good. I know the answer to this. So yes, to Einhel Keep we go. Alright, beginning the mission. Frankie, stay close to me. Just go and make it to the goal. Then I pass. Is that a monster? This is getting a little intense. But I see no monsters. No, I can't think like that. Let's do this. Teach. Roger that. Just have to keep him out of harm's way. Simple enough. Now, if only you could use your sword like Aquan in Star Whale, because then that would make this so much easier. In fact, the funny thing is, his assault point, his assault attack is quite similar in a way. Because it is a slash with an element going for it. It's not lightning, but you know. Anyway, heading along. Ah, look at the fairy monster. Ah, look at it. It didn't take long to find a fight. This will be a good warm-up. Frankie, that's not the reaction I expected.
Everyone ready?
And now we have to fight it. It's just your standard quad muncher, so do whatever.
Get back!
And it'll be fine. Although you are just Ween, so if you do want to use any of his orders specifically, like Raging Fire for example, because of the one cost, then fair enough. What is it weak to? It's weak to fire, we might as well cast the fire.
Alright, nice work.
So it gives a little bit of experience for Ween, but it gives barely any, so don't think this is a nice way to grind. It isn't. Are you okay? You bet I am. Now come on, we've got to keep moving. Yeah, there's a long way to go. I'll have to keep an eye on him. Yep, he's a liability. Oh dear. Or maybe, you know, once he gets used to the idea of monsters being built, because let's face it, he's not a fighter. Like, I think that is detrimental. Monsters! We're gonna die! Stay back! Get away from me! Man, he's really petrified.
Now, bring
and
it
now we
on!
fight one of these things. Weak to earth and wind. We don't have that. We have fire and time. Oh, well, magic, I guess. Oh, that's poison. Ah, that's not good. Oh, that definitely is not as good. Damn it. I should put it for quick bet.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's my turn. Get back. Let's go. Get back. It's my turn.
How much health is it? 1,112. Man, these things really do not have much in terms of health restoration. But some of this is better than the tier bombs.
I can keep going. It's my turn. Ha! I can still fight.
Where we live, barely.
Everyone okay?
Frankie is definitely not cut out for this. I'm getting the feeling he might be scared of monsters. You're kidding me! This is nothing! Let's keep going. He's really not looking well. Is it okay for us to be doing this? Trauma! We're gonna give a guy a load of trauma. Let's do a sensible thing and swap out Seth here for the moment. Let's give Ring Virgo and utilize having Tira. We kind of need it, because I can't just triple advantage the enemy. Ah, it's a dino! What the hell is this guy? You can't be serious. He's out
Everyone
cold
ready?
on his feet. Welcome to fighting this fucker.
I'm up.
It's a Blade Fang! Let's speak to Wind and I'm going to Raging
Let's
Fire.
go. Raging fire formation. Let's go. Crimson Slash. Let's go.
You know what? We have 200 CP. Let's just utilize the aircraft. Why
Calm
not?
as still water. Now. Ha! Seventh slash. Fallen leaves. Take this. It's my turn. Ha! Let's go. Let's go. It's my turn.
There we go.
Everyone okay?
I'm going to swap Virgo out for something else, probably. Frankie, you still with me? Seems like he passed out and started frothing at the mouth. You might need to put those dreams of becoming a Blazer on hold. Yeah, I agree. He is not cut out for it in the slightest. Wayne hoisted Frankie onto his shoulders and left the keep. To be honest, I've always been a scaredy cat. I'm no good at handling trouble. I knew somewhere deep down in my heart that I wasn't cut out to be a bracer. Well, good that you came to your senses finally, but I just wanted to dream a little. I see. I'm not sure there has to be some way to pursue this dream, but I can't be irresponsible. Hello, Master Bean. You seem troubled. Celestine, once again. Oh, you're Celestine. Were you watching us? Yes, though I remain a bit inelegant to do so, I found myself concerned. Your name is Frankie. It seems you do not have all the qualities necessary to become a bracer. But is that all it will take to deter you? If your resolve is so weak, perhaps you should not even have tried to begin with. The world is not such an easy place that one may use a lack of qualities as an excuse to give up. I know that. I do. But I'm sick of all this. I'm so sick of being miserable. My word. If the route to your goal is blocked, you must simply find another path ahead. Another path? Yes, for example, if you cannot become a bracer, you can still work for the guild. Ah, Celestine, I should have known you already had the answer. That's why the guild also employs receptionists, requires sound judgment and the same philosophy as a bracer. I'm sure you'd be great at it. That's true. There is another way. I think I might want to try it. Even if I can't become a bracer, I still want to help people like they do. There's one problem though. It's not widely known, but the Bracer Guild is under heavy restrictions in Erebonia currently. Most branches here have been closed, so it will be difficult to find a job at one. Say what? No way. Did I not just finish telling you not to give up so easily? The guild branches in the Empire may reopen one day. So I ask you once more, are you going to give up? No way am I giving up. I'm going to do it. Even if I can't become a receptionist, I'll find another bracer related job. I see. It would appear you have finally found your resolve. I have one final suggestion for you. Until such a time that you can find a job with the guild, why not work here at the academy? Here at the academy? Yes, even with my help here, the branch campus is in dire need of more people. It would help me greatly if I had an assistant to assists with tasks around the campus. I see. All those odd jobs would require similar skills to the work the guild does, and you'd be able to learn a lot working under Celestine. Oh, I'll see to it that you will. I don't know how long it'll take, and I'll probably be a burn at times, but... Celestine, please let me work for you. You know what I want to see in the future is just randomly in like a Bracer Guild building, Frankie is just straight up a receptionist there. Because that would be kind of cool in a way. Welcome to Falls Military Academy's branch campus. And so, Ween and Celestine's referrals allow Frankie to officially be hired on as a caretaker. Yay, we finally got a caretaker for this shit. And of course that means he has to face Aurelia, who is a monster in and of herself. So, with everything squared away, Celestine agreed to serve as Frankie's mentor. Yay. That's drooping a bit. I'm sure it was a bit of a pain dealing with me, but thanks, instructor. Now I can finally move forward in my life. Don't worry about it. This is a big help for the school and students too. I'll be counting on you, Frankie. You bet, instructor. Yeah. Follow your dream job has been done and we get a brave soul out of it and also some mirror. Whoopee. We are now on the branch campus grounds. Thank you, game. And once again we can see a green exclamation mark at the clubhouse. Who will it be this time? He ponders. Actually, my health is really low. If it's what I think it is, then we're screwed. Oh wait, yeah, I know which one. Okay, yeah, this is Aurelia. I came here to show my soul skills, but Principal Le Guin was training too. Is this good luck or misfortune? Her presence is just so intimidating. Principal Le Guin is inside, shaking like a rabbit sitting in front of a lion. Which is to be expected. It is Aurelia. Oh, let's go in and die horribly. Hello, Aurelia. Getting in some sword training today, Principal? Of course, an unused blade will rust after all. By the by, you're still looking for a way to control your power, correct? I imagine this has been sparring is off the table. You're right on all counts, I'm afraid. No one gets by this woman, does it? Which reminds me, I heard your sister Elise delivered you a letter from young Kai Fei, the infamous sword hermit. You know, I've heard that he and Master Arseed once crossed swords. Ah, I've heard the same. They say there was no clear winner, but that didn't matter. Both men were more enthralled by the fight than the victory. Clearly we know similar storytellers. There are so many different martial arts. But when you trace them back to their roots, you find a multitude of commonalities. Commonalities? Well, I guess someone who has mastered both the RC and Final Schools would know better than anyone. I wouldn't say I've mastered anything, though I suppose there aren't many who could reach the level I have. Which makes 100 form military combat a fitting choice for the Imperial Army. 100 form military combat. The styles draws its 100 forms from the RC and Vanderschools, right? Can't imagine it gets too much use on the battlefield, but it seems like a smart martial art to teach soldiers. Indeed, if it's good enough for the likes of Craig the Red and Nighthearts the Mighty, is that really a good nickname for him? It's good enough for the rank and file. No, that's for sure. But I've rambled long enough. I want to see a branch campus style 100 form military combat in action, huh? Yeah, Wayne, he's there. I know you can hear me, Wayne! Stop lurking and come in here! Don't make me say it a second time. Well, Wayne, I hope you enjoyed living and all that. I'll I'll prepare the funeral. Well, while Wayne gets murdered, so the question is obviously, where's the crest? Because I forgot that you don't fight Reddy again yet. Yet is the key word. I still healed myself anyway, because you never know when it's away. Nah, the hidden crest is up here. Hello, Kyrie. How's it cracking? I don't think I can keep this up. It might be good news for me, but I might need to consider transferring. Kyrie, do you say something about transferring? Well, I was thinking about creating the tea ceremony club. But really? Why? I joined this club because I wanted to become more manly, but I haven't been getting the results I was hoping for. I don't really understand his logic. If you want to do something else, I won't stop you. Well, I haven't really decided what to switch to. I do have some reservations though. I see. Tea ceremonies, huh? That's a guy Faye taught me a handful of things. In any case, Cody doesn't seem to have a grasp on tea ceremonies. I might be able to help him a little. Let's pour tea for Kyrie. I actually have some experience with tea ceremonies. If you don't mind, Kyrie, would you allow me to pour some tea? Pardon me. Of course, I don't mind. If anything, it would be an honour. Oh right, it's decided. Kyrie, you've learned all the basic procedures, right? Yes. In that case, show me what you've learned. I'll do my best. Being prepared for a tea ceremony in order to test Kyrie's skills. And so, way of the tea ceremony has begun. Way of the tea ceremony, part 1. How to eat sweets. Alright, let's get started. Before you have tea, have some sweets. Right. If I remember correctly, let's eat everything. Though he took his time, Kyrie finished all the dumplings. Thank you. You're welcome. Well done. Way of the tea ceremony, part 2. Preparing to drink tea. Please have some tea before it gets cold. Thank you. Josephine tea is exquisitely delicate. I've got to do this before having the sweets, but I'm supposed to. Let's bow our head for grace. Thanks to the heaven and the gods. Praising the heavens and the goddess before drinking the tea. Well done. Way of the tea ceremony, part 3. After drinking the tea. Thank you. That was delicious. You're welcome. What do I do after I finish drinking? Kyrie wiped off the cup with a napkin. Oh, that was wrong. Oops. He's supposed to wipe the cup with his fingers, then use the napkin to wipe his fingertips. Damn it, I got it wrong. Don't look at me. I'm a failure. To be fair, when I drink tea, I use this thing called a cup with a handle on. Good job, Kyrie. You made some mistakes, but overall, you did well. Thank you. Instructor Ween, your tea was truly amazing. The way you carried yourself was very cool. It was a good reminder that tea ceremonies aren't just for women. Who said that they were just for Japan. I forget. Yes, that's right. And many aspects of tea ceremonies carry over to martial arts. Maybe I mentioned that too, but I'm having a hard time grasping that concept. Here, have this sword. Go do a crime. Well, let's see. You said you want to be more manly. Why is that? I guess I just want to emulate my father. My father is very masculine and is a skilled swordsman. He's been my hero for my entire life. I see. Kyrie also comes from the family of a baron. That reminds me of my dad. This is Reen saying that, not me, because it's completely opposite. All this conversation is completely not true. True for me, that's for sure. But I take after my mother more. I was always teased Big Gelly. Oh no, Kyrie is potentially. If MLP was in the realm of Samoria, Kyrie would be a brony. No, it's ruined. Anyway. That being said, I am well aware that everyone has things they're more or less suited for. Which is why I got interested in tea ceremonies. I thought I could discover my inner manliness. Kyrie. Be yourself. There we go. That solved it. I'm joking, obviously. It doesn't solve everything just by saying that. You need to act upon it, of course. I guess I wasn't suited for this either. You make it look easy, but don't be so hard on yourself. I actually think you've gotten manlier since you first came here. Huh? I can sense your growth as the leader of the medical team, Everyone relies on you during the field exercises. At the very least, you seem very manly to me. Oh. I think you're just focusing too much on your appearance and not enough on your actions. You said it yourself, you want to find your inner manliness, right? In that sense, I think the tea ceremony club is perfect for you. Practice the procedures until you can routinely perform them without any wasted movements. It's similar to martial arts. When you hone your skills, you will gain confidence. At least, that's what I think. Mastering the art of tea ceremonies will make me more confident. You're right. I have a better understanding of it now. That's great. Instructor Weed, thank you for all your help today. I'm going to take back what I said about transferring.
I'm a proud Erebonian man.
I'm going to find my own manliness. At least I'll do my best. Yeah, that's the spirit. And where the tea ceremony is completed, I unfortunately did cock up slightly, so we didn't get as much AP as we could have. Caillou and I'll just be hanging around here, because Muse is off doing something. So, with that done, let's just head back to the front entrance and just double check that there's not anything else. Doesn't look like it outside of, we do need to go to the hangar, but that is where Schmidt is. So that means it's time to do the bonding stuff. Woo! Okay, so I could just hang out with those that are in the school grounds and leaves and all that, or I could utilise the old house. Well, anyway, let's, you know what, let's do Kurt's. Kurt and Sydney! What are you two up to today? What's taking them so long? I'm starting to get nervous. You haven't even started yet. Calm down. Easier said than done. Kurt and Sydney, are you two waiting for someone? Yes, actually. We arranged a chess match with opponents from outside the school. Well, I suppose outside the school isn't technically correct, so they're from the main campus. Huh? Don't worry, Instructor Ween. No matter who our opponents are, we'll give it everything we've got. Just my char. There's something he's not telling me. Let's use our bonding point to see exactly how this chess game will be going. Maybe I'll wait if I watch the match. If we've got outside visitors, it is my responsibility as an instructor to greet them after all. Well, oh heck yeah, it'd be a huge relief to have you there, Instructor. Because our opponents are... It seems we've kept you waiting. Why, it's those two twats that are with Cedric last time we saw them. Those uniforms are from the main campus. Oh, is that Instructor Schwarzer I spy there? A pleasure to see you again. Thank you for having us for your Panzer Soldat training. Their names. What are their names again? Oh yeah, Fritz and Ada. Or Ada. I should know that. It's like, people talk about Resident Evil the whole huggy bunch, so... Yeah. Ah, that's right, you were the two that came with Prince Cedric. So does this mean you're Kurt and Sydney's opponents today? They actually now get a chance to have their names be appearing here in cutscene form. Whoopee.
I am Ada of the main campus's Class 1.
I'm Fritz, also from Class 1. A pleasure, Instructor Schwarzer.
Now, got us to the chess club room, would you? Sure thing, just follow me, and please watch your step, Miss Cool Beauty. Sydney, hey, nice try, but I don't think it'll work. And I'm going to throw this can of Fanta into the bin I've got right next to me. Let's just use my foot to... There we go. And now it is safely disposed of. We headed to the chess club alongside Kurt and Sydney and the two from the main campus. The format was 2-on-2, with Sydney and Ada playing the first match. However, to no one's surprise... Checkmate. Teehee. Thank you. Well, how did this... Sydney... Should have realised that. Before I knew it, I already lost. Damn it, she's one frigid beauty. Her eyelashes are so long, they should be illegal. You're starting to jewel. Can't afford to lose, Kurt, understand? Don't worry. There are no issues here. Everyone was worried for nothing. The second match was Kurt and Ada. After a tense opening, Kurt gained the upper hand by the end game. Check. Well played. I resign. Yeah, you did it, Kurt. Hey, you know what? She saw the board and, you know, and here I was thinking you might intentionally lose to me. Ignore everything I just said. Kurt, what are you not saying? Looks like you've let go of what happened with His Highness. It's time for the final match. Shall we begin? Yep. What was that? Oh, haven't you heard? If he loses this friendly match, he's going to transfer to the main campus. Oh, like he would. Here's the issue here, Falcon. You put this in an optional Bond scene. What about for the... Does that mean that it's canon that Ween does all the bonding events? Or do they happen without Ween and just sort themselves out without changing stuff? This is the first I've heard of it. Is this Prince Cedric's doing? No, it's simply our suggestion. Seeing as he didn't tell anyone, he must feel rather torn over it. Kurt. I think the only thing with this was Sydney going, what? But anyway, the match between Kurt and Fritz was a long one. Fritz's power moves were slowly giving him the advantage. Just one more push. He's not playing like he was earlier. Is he losing on purpose? He was supposed to guard the Imperial family. I'm sure he'll take any excuse to pretend to His Highness's side. Ultimately, it's his decision. Kurt, listen to your heart. Do you really just want to be by His Highness's side? Oh. What was I thinking? The real battle begins right here. I hope you're ready for me. Fine. And so an epic clash begins in terms of chess, and it probably would be a lovely way. There would be a lovely way to animate this. Sadly, I'm not an animator, and I don't have the money to pay anyone to animate this scene that occurs off screen. Damn you, Falcom. So we'll just have to see the descriptors here. The counterattack occurs. Using everything he had, he slowly started turning the board to his favour. Referring to Kurt here. And behold, a checkmate. Ugh, damn it. Kurt. He came back from that? How cool is this guy? Yeah, I know, Sydney. Ain't he cool? I wish I was Kurt. You win. You had the perfect excuse. Are you sure this is what you want? I don't know. But right now what I need the most isn't being by his side. It's just the way I feel. Well, a loss is a loss. I suppose we'll just be on our way then. Well then, Instructor Sorter, Sydney, Kurt, we shall see you soon. Yeah, good luck with your classes at the main campus. Now, if you will excuse us. Ada and Fritz return to the Ford's main campus. William plays a few games with the members of the test club before heading on his way. And our bond with Kurt strengthens. We now have him at 3 stars. Whoopee! Now, meanwhile, in the... Let's go to the field. Meanwhile, in the academy field is where Yuna is. Behold! Tennis! Alright, everything's set up for today's practice. By the way, Eunice, how's progress with that one thing? Well, it's just hard to find the right time, you know? Stop making excuses like that and you'll keep making them all the way to graduation. That's definitely a possibility for the shy, moody little girl who hides her true feelings under a veil of anger. Shy? Feelings? Anger? None of that's true. I think. What are you all talking about? Instructor Ween. Oh, we were just giving her some advice. We've got an interleague game with another school, so we were just discussing how best to prepare for it. I think I heard about that. Well, I'm glad to see you all so serious about practice. Yeah, totally. So that means no man on the court. Shove off, Instructor Ween. Sure thing. Good luck, you three. Thank you. Oh man. Sheesh. An interleague game against another school. I'd like to help out somehow if possible. Well, is there anything I could help you out with? I've gone over the basics of the game rules and how to use the bracket, so I might be of some use in your practice. You learned how to play just like that? For real? Well, in that case, we may be able to use your help after all. Oh yes, this may be a good opportunity, in more ways than one. Actually, the match is going to be a doubles match, but we don't have enough members to practice that. Could we do a match with you and Luna? You and Yuna against Louise and me. I can say it's Yuna, actually. I think the J is silent, but then I say it. But then I say it, it sounds like I'm saying it in an L, and then it's Luna then at that point, and that's just not correct. Alright, sounds good. I'd love to join. Well, you guys, come, Yuna. It's time to get ready. Haha, here's the chance you've been waiting for. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Yeah, you and me both, Reen, because I forget what this one defense about other than playing tennis. And so Reen joins the tennis club for some doubles matches. Whoopee! Although Yuna's not in tennis uniform. We saw Yuna do a good job there. game's not over yet. Don't let your guard down. Ah, crap. Wait, how long? Where did the blush happen? Ugh. It did start cold still free. Oh, God. Actually, it probably started back in with all those flashbacks back then. God damn it. Hehe, we won't lose either. Indeed, it's our turn now. Who's blowing the whistle? After some engagingly fun with tennis and all that, and to be fair, yeah, tennis can be quite fun, I will admit. We did it. We won, Yuna. Jessica and Louise were pretty persistent though. But I didn't expect you to be that good at shuttling. You said you went over the basics, but did you actually practice like crazy or something? No, I just missed what I could with my free time. I knew that I'd be able to help out with all of Class 7's club activities. Wait, so that means chess, swimming, tea ceremony, even writing? Why is that surprising? I don't think a normal instructor would go that far. How many normal instructors do you have? Well, it was only as much as I was able to practice, and only one at a time, so it wasn't that big a deal. I'm sure instructors Toa, Randy, and Michael are all putting in just as much work as I am behind the scenes, all in order to support you guys as you've grown over the past few months. You've grown a lot after the crossbow field exercises alone. Instructor? What is it? Kurt and Ellie are both growing a lot too. Yeah, Kurt and Altina, as well as Ash and Muse. That's why I've got to put everything I have into being your instructor. Let's all look out for each other, right, Yuna? Okay, I'm sure. I'm sure that was what she was wanting to say, but okay. With the doubles match having reached its conclusion, Ween heads off to another part of the campus. Off he goes. I love that coat of his. I want it. So you couldn't do it after all, even after all that help. Didn't you want to thank him for saving you back then? Oh yeah, I forget this. That's why. That's the logic. Just, I don't know, flashback to playing God Steel 4 for the first time, and then Yuna just... I don't want to do that bonding event. I will refuse to do bonding events that will cause more people to be sucked into Ween's vortex of shenanigans when it comes to his harem. You want to thank him on behalf of your brother and sister too, remember? It's only going to get harder the longer wait, you know that, right? I know, but it's already been so long, it'd be awkward to just bring it up. But thanks anyway too. I'll do better next time. My word, it must be exhausting being so shy and moody. What? I told you I'm not! And that was the anger. Oh, Yuna. Oh, Yuna. Oh, it's just barely under 3 stars. Anyway, and there is of course one last classmate doing stuff. In the pool training ground is Muse. Though she's not at the pool, she's in the training ground, as we did actually see her be in this room. Well, we could see the icon. We can't actually enter the room, it's an investigate. But anyway, let's just double check, let's see if Wayne's dead yet. Okay, no, he's not been murdered yet, they're just waiting. I think maybe Rella's waiting for him to make the first attack so that she gets to counter-attack and insta-win. Anyway, sounds like someone's using the firing range. That rifle sounds so familiar. Whoever it is, they're really going at it. Maybe let's just take a look. Let us head on in. Gotta be quiet so I don't interrupt. The door just never be oiled, so I just entertain his scream. It's Muse holding the rifle. I just cannot aim today. Perhaps next time will be better. Oh no, I was pretty impressed. I was pretty impressed. Oh, Instructor Ween. Hehe, while you're spying on me, you should have said something. Ah, sorry about that. I just didn't want to distract you. It's rare to see you so focused. How about a break? Drinks are on me. How's a girl supposed to say no to an offer like that? Yes, Ween, you really do it to yourself sometimes. That gun of yours is pretty unusual. That's a Wynford Arts rifle. That's right, state of the art too. It's based on orbital staff technology. Okay, so... Hey Elliot, you know how worthless you are outside of the whole healing thing that anyone could basically do with a Tyrrell quartz? Well, we're taking the orbital staff, right? And we're turning it into a gun. Just make everything inferior now. Just make it a gun. It's fucking... It can use normal bullets too, of course, but because it's so different from an ordinary rifle, it's pretty hard to handle. Looks like all your shots hit the target, so I say it get passing marks. Actually, wait, are you saying you'd be an even better shot without, with an ordinary rifle? My brother used to take me with him on his hunting trips. I don't call myself a seasoned veteran or anything, but I know my way around a firearm. This is the same grandfather who loves kimonos and tea ceremonies. He's got some diverse interests. What prompted you to start training on your own again? Isn't it obvious? I'm part of Class 7 now. There's going to be a lot more combat than there was in military finance, and I want to be ready for it. And for what comes next? Well, Muse is potentially foreshadowing things that she may or may not know that will occur later on in the game. Oh, it's nothing, just a personal issue. Well, I need to get back to training. Or maybe even alluding to a thing that she'll try to do in Cold Steel 4. But I'll leave that to be up to the imagination. Muse, if you don't mind, could I give you some pointers? Whatever classes were part of my curriculum back at the main campus, while guns aren't exactly my specialty, I might be able to help out, at least for whatever comes next for you. Instructor Ween. Thought you'd never ask. By all means, take me into your hands and mould me, Instructor Ween. Oh god, well, anyway, Ween proceeds to give Muse some private rifle lessons, yeah? He took everything he learned from the main campus, applying it to their lessons. Yeah. A joyous Muse. Though Muse did of course tease Ween the whole way through, her skills did gradually improve. Yippee! And then... yeah! You hit a bullseye with a bullet. Way to go, Muse. I did. I couldn't have done it without you. There's no way that goes in the pocket. Thank you, Instructor, for spending all that time with me. I feel as though I've improved tremendously, and I plan to apply everything I learned to our future battles. Thank you again. Can't wait to see you in action. You're part of Class 7 now. I expect nothing but the best. Good luck, Muse. Of course. And she wanted to do a little training for us on her own accord, and Ween saw himself out. Good on him. And oh, my nose. Hee hee. And then a simple one-handed shot like that, straight through the head. Thanks to him, it feels like I never stopped hunting. I'm looking forward to more of our private lessons, Instructor Ween. Maybe Muse's plan all along, thinking that Ween will come through this area at some point, and we'll hear the rifle shots. But yeah, that's all the bonding events, and we did all the side activities. So, including a hidden quest. So let's head off to the hangar. Actually, first things first is, of course, I'm gonna go here and think which subquads I want people to have now that we've got additional people. Because at the moment, Muse and Sophia, it's not the worst option actually. It means revival, but there might be something better since she's going to be casting arts. Maybe Titania. It's just a thought process though, because I know I had Ween have Sephir, so which, I mean, serious isn't too bad because, hang on, what's Ween's evasion? Only 4. Okay, that's not so good. Let's think. Keeper can be useful for defense, but no, let's give Sephir back onto Ween. I think the Scorpion's gold bonus combo works. You know what? We'll keep Sophia on there. Cannon would be an option, but I'll leave it with Altina for now because realistically, again, Titania would work in a way, but obviously I think I'd do that with Muse more so. So what do we get? We get Cross Crusade, Channing and Golden Spear, and the automatic cover fastest cover EP for defensive arts and Mirage arts, which we will have plenty of. So, also a thing that you may or may not notice is definitely certain party member may need to have their lines open to become more useful. We may just leave Altina in the back. Anyway, before we actually do things, there is of course one last thing we can do, and that's
I mentioned to get started.
That's making X arts. Never mind. We need to de-equip one of our things if we want to do that. But we can make that stuff. I'm gonna have to de-equip a health.
See you later.
I've got then. Who's got a health 2 that I can just get rid of? It's on someone. Sadly, everyone is good on that. So we'll modify Ordnance, health 2. How we can make health 3s if we want to. Let's make a health 2 though. Let us open up that slot on Altina, so just slot.
I mentioned to get started.
P2.
Tunnel ready.
Now let's upgrade our stats, and we can even see most of them and their stuff. So of course now Kat is in the Spiegel S, Ash will just utilize the Hector, and of course Dragon 2 utilizes. So gee, I wonder which side Muse would use. Anyway, there is of course the Panzer Soldat training. One last thing to do there. So anyway, we call up the class. Now we shall be having Muse and Ash get involved in these because they are class 7. Well, we'll have Ash get involved, I guess. Teach them a thing or two, Randy. Just leave it to me. This one's quite a simple one then. We take these 3 fuckers and hey, you know what? They're able to utilize the Hector versus Hector situation. Just sort them as best we can, shall we? Well, alright. Yeah. Anyways, we just got to rough up Randy a bit using the new Spiegel and the new Hector and of course the Draken. Upgrading our EX orbs was actually a good idea, regardless.
All right.
So we have to defeat Randy. Now, if it's like any other Hector, then the arms are going to be the way to go.
It's mine.
Go! My turn.
Was I quite on that second? Okay, 3 out of 4. That's good enough.
My turn. Yeah! Yeah! It's mine!
Yeah! Now! Yeah! Take that! Now!
Man, what did we do today to deserve this?
Crimson Gale! Very well.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just carry on doing a whole attacking thing.
My turn. Spirit.
Spirit works out.
Here I go.
Right, okay, let's just keep fucking around.
Wide open. It's mine.
Sure. Yeah! It's mine!
My turn.
You fool!
There! It's mine! Yeah!
All right.
Actually, it's not.
Yeah.
Go!
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, she's on there, so we'll do something with her. That should have probably helped Ash actually. I should pay more attention as to where Jose was positioned. What shall I could do? Defense. That's right.
Now, eat this! That's what you get for being careless.
Yeah!
Defense down 4 turns.
right.
That was actually kind of pointless to do.
Very well.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, right. Go. There. Now. Yeah.
My turn. It's down! Everyone,
Sounds
go!
a right combo.
Leave it to me.
It's mine!
Go. Go. There. Go.
Right! Combo!
Very well. Go. He's down. It's mine.
My turn. Yeah! Yeah! It's mine!
It's my turn.
Go.
Our chance.
Wave version, that should finish the job.
Brave Rush!
So this is it.
We did it! We murdered Randy! Yay! Wait, no, that's a bad thing. No, don't murder him.
Well, look at that. Yeah,
And they get level ups.
I grew a little.
Everyone but Altina. Way to go, Altina, you failure. Anyway. Nah, I can't stay mad at Altina. There we go. Yay, we did it. Woo, yay. So they did it. And of course the support from Altina and Muse was good too. And no celebratory embraces. Yeah, as many people at once come with it. What going on? At least put on a more convincing defeat. We're just not at that level. And it raises our enhancement rating. Whoopee! So of course that means next up is actually doing your einhel keep. Oh, my fucking on my back. Okay. I might have to call it quits actually. To be honest, my back has been having some tenser feeling recently again. I think that's part of the reason why I've been up at 3 in the morning. Which means I actually also feel quite drowsy for a good chunk of the day. And I'm not sure if that's because there's something physical going on or because it's just my mental health just going through the ringer.
Okay.
As it normally does. So I think since this is actually good average time, next time we can start off with a bang and go straight into einhel keep and do a bunch of combat, and then we get into the story again. I think that will work out quite well. At least that will be for part 20 of Trials of Cold 3. When I do it. Because of course we have got a playthrough of Finally Engaged to get back to. Loving the game. Kinda do need to, you know, beat up whoever it is that will be at that port in Illusia. Gotta do that. Anyway. I hope people enjoyed. If you're watching this live on Twitch, then the only thing you can do is follow. But hey, that's fair enough. Only do so if you want to, obviously. And I'll just double check because I have been having issues hearing any sounds of anything, regardless of headphones, regardless of how it's plugged in, regardless of whether there's actually any viewers or not. So there's no one watching at this time. Ah, shit. Well, at this very second, I didn't say I was going to end, so maybe they left. Anyway, if there was anyone. But of course, for those that are watching this on YouTube, I hope you do enjoy, and of course give me a subscribe if you do like my stuff. Like I said, I've got a Fire Engaged playthrough currently going on, so, you know. Also comment that question there, what's your opinion on Newcastle? I may have asked this in the earlier part of the Cost 3 playthrough, but maybe this is more in terms of, now that we've got the full class, how do you think it's going to fare? Adding in that dynamic of Ash and Muse fully. Maybe that's a better question to ask. Who knows? Point is though, this will be the end of this part, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.